Hello everyone, here's Tinga from Tinga's Reviews. This time for a vlog interview, that's right. I'm here with Hannah Jayne, the author of Under Wraps, for the Paranormal Spring Break. This is the first on Tinga's Review, so I hope you like it. Um, Without further ado, Anna, thank you very much for joining us. Thanks for doing this special interview with us. It's great to have you around.
Hi, Tinga. Hannah here. I'm really excited to be here for Paranormal Spring Break. Thanks for having me.
First, I'm gonna go ahead and ask you, how would you describe Under Wraps?
So, Under Wraps is the story of Sophie Lawson, who is a completely normal girl at a very unusual job. She works at the Underworld Detection Agency, which is located 36 floors below the San Francisco Police Department and is pretty much the social security office for the entire demon underworld. Uh, a rash of murder starts happening in San Francisco, and Sophie is pulled in by a very hot detective at the San Francisco Police Department to help solve these murders, which look mysteriously supernatural.
What would you say are the best and worst character traits from your main characters?
Well, I have to admit that a lot of Sophie's bad habits are mine. She has an affinity for donuts. Her pants get too tight quite often. She lives in her head a lot, so those are some of her worst traits. But her best is she's really compassionate. She's doesn't take herself too seriously, and she's I don't know, just a pretty normal girl.
If your book was made into a movie, who would you cast to play your main characters?
That's a good question since the book is now being looked at by a couple of movie studios to be made into a film. But if I were able to cast the main characters, that's a hard one. I think Alex Grace would probably be, I don't know, someone like Orlando Bloom, good looking. And Sophie, I don't know, she's kind of got like a Sandra Bullock vibe going on, but she is a redhead and a little bit younger. So I don't know, maybe I'll toss it out to the viewers and let them decide.
Now, a tricky question. If you could choose any of your characters to go out on a date, who would it be and what would you guys do?
Well, that's an easy one. It would have to be Detective Parker Hayes. As for where we would go, I don't know. We'd probably stay in. He's kind of hot.
What's for you the best part of the whole publishing process?
I know it sounds hokey, but the whole thing has been kind of fun. Actually, developing the book in the first place, was great. And then getting the first contract and then actually seeing the book come out, seeing the covers for the first time, all of that was really exciting. But I guess overall, my favorite part is finishing that first draft and getting that out of my face. That's the best part.
Would you tell us what project are you currently working on?
So Tinga knows I've been up to my ears working the last couple of months, which is why this interview is a little bit late. But I'm working on the third book in the Underworld Detection Agency series, and this one's a lot of fun. Sophie comes back, as do all your favorite characters, and a couple of new ones.
Would you show us some of your favorite books?
Favorite books. That's hard. That's like picking a favorite child. But I love, let's see, Such a Pretty Fat by Jen Lancaster. I pretty much love anything that she ever writes because she's hysterical. A Cast Off Coven by actually a good friend of mine, Juliet Blackwell, also a local San Francisco girl. So, fabulous book, really good supernatural stuff. And as you can see, I have all my little Ask Julie About This, Ask Julie About This guys in it. And Sarah Bird's The Boyfriend School. This actually has to be one of my favorites because this kind of kicked off my entire writing career. My best friend Joan gave me the book one day and said, "I think you should be a writer." Well, I always wanted to be a writer, but I think you should be a romance writer, and that's what kicked it all off.
Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to do a quick this or that, just for the fun of it. So first, Twitter or Facebook?
Definitely Facebook. I'm not very good with technology, and I just can't figure Twitter out.
Books or ebooks?
Good old-fashioned books.
Paperback or hardcover?
Paperbacks.
Dog-eared or bookmark?
Dog ear. I lose bookmarks constantly.
Day or night?
Day, first thing in the morning.
Cat or dogs?
Cat.
Love or lust?
Can I have a little of both?
Last question I asked to every one of my guests for the paranormal spring break. I'd like to know what's your best spring break memory?
My best spring break memory is hanging out with my best friends, probably my junior year of high school, at Santa Cruz, the beach, all summer long.
Thank you very much, Anna, for stopping by. It's been a great pleasure to have you around, and it's been fantastic to do this very original interview.
Thank you so much, Tinga, and all the readers out there. I hope you guys enjoy Under Wraps. Thanks.
To my readers, I hope you guys enjoyed. Feel free to leave a comment, let me know what you thought, and show some love to Anna. Bye, guys.